I'm here with Melanie Stricklan here at Slingshot. So Melanie, it's been an exciting year when it comes to acquisitions, hasn't it?
It sure has. We just acquired two companies at once. Slingshot acquired Numerica Space and the UK-based company Ceradata.
Wow, so busy year. And back in 2021, you talked to Finn about spreading the sustainability message. How's that been going?
It has been going and growing fantastically. I just came off a panel with 5 other members, all after that same mission of space sustainability from different parts of the value chain, of course, but space sustainability is at the forefront of everyone's mind with the geopolitical activity that's going on, with the ever-increasing number of satellites on orbit, and the debris events that have happened over the last couple of years here have just made it not a wish list anymore, but a mandatory thing that every space operator from launch to satellite operations has to take into account.
And how do you see that developing over the next decade?
Yeah, I think a single source of knowledge is imperative, where every operator, whether you're launching a rocket or operating a satellite in any orbit, has to understand what is around that satellite or that rocket, and the ability to coordinate across the entire spacefaring ecosystem that, oh, by the way, is not jurisdicted, right? So this is a global environment and a global problem that operators around the world are facing today. So a single source of truth, know where you are, how you're operating, optimize that operational format, and understand the non-physical as well. So there's space weather to contend with, and there's a congested RF environment as well. And so Slingshot, the reason we made these acquisitions that were so important to the industry, not just to Slingshot, was so that we bring that holistic knowledge together and have a robust understanding of the operating environment in which everyone flies.
So Melanie, tell us about the Space Force contract.
Yeah, the Space Force contract is one of the most exciting to date for Slingshot Aerospace. It's taking our digital twin technology, making a version for the United States Space Force so that they can do everything from designing missions and optimizing missions before they ever even launch with a real virtualized environment, a real virtualized understanding of what's going on right now in orbit, instead of doing things in a siloed environment that may not be indicative of the space operating environment today.
Wow, that's very impressive. Yeah, very cool. So in terms of Spacecom and your experience here, what have been some of your experiences that you've noticed whilst you've been here this year?
Well, frankly, this is the most diverse from a gender perspective conference I've been to in the industry. And so that's very, very impressive. Some of the most progressive space companies are here across civil, across commercial, and even the UK MOD, or UK MOD was here today. So it's very interesting to see how the UK is bringing together commercial, civil, and military under one roof. And I have high hopes that will continue through the UK into Europe and of course the United States, as we've been long-term partners with the UK.
Thank you very much, Melanie.